Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys checking out today's video and spending some time with me up here at Lake of the Ozarks right now. I had my first practice day today for the BFL tournament in the Ozark division, which starts on Saturday, the day after tomorrow. So I'm going to give you guys my day one practice report and talk a little bit about my plan tomorrow in today's episode. Also guys, just a quick thank you out there, everybody that's taken time to hit that subscribe button here at Intuitive Angling. We've had some really good channel growth the last couple of weeks. Just thank you guys for that. If you haven't considered subscribing, I'd like to invite you to do so. It's free and easy, and I really appreciate the support. Me and my family give you guys a big thank you for that. Okay guys, today, as usual, I get up here late. I got to take Elijah to school in the mornings before I come into these tournaments to practice. So I got up here at about 10:30 and got to fish for probably, about 5 or 6 hours today. Perfect fishing day, man. It was like warm and windy, south wind, everything lined up perfect. Water temperature's warming up really good. And I caught a ton of fish today, but a lot of small fish. It was like, I was down here for the BFL down here about 3 weeks ago when the lake was half froze over, and it was impossible to get a bite. You didn't think there was any bass left in Lake of the Ozarks, but God, I bet I probably caught 50 today, just in 5 hours. But a lot of non-keepers. The majority of them are non-keepers. So there is a lot going on with the lake right now. There's a lot of movement going on. The water is warming up rapidly. I bet we're gonna have a 5-degree water temperature rise just this week. So anytime that's happening, you got a lot of different things that are unfolding, a lot of different things that could be working. And the thing today that really surprised me, it's like, it didn't really matter the lure I was throwing. I was catching a ton of small fish. And every time I got on a bank where I was catching a lot of, non-keepers, I'd try something different. I'd try a different color. I'd move out deeper. I'd move shallower. And it was just the same thing, just a lot of small ones. Almost leads me to believe that there's those good fish or the quality fish were not up in the area of the lake I was fishing today. A lot of times that's all it is just part of the lake. The area that I was fishing today, it had probably about 2 foot of visibility, just beautiful, perfect looking. But I couldn't figure out how to catch any good ones. And like I said, I had some big lures on, and I had 8-inch mag draft, big spinner baits, and I guess you can't catch big ones if there's no big ones where you're fishing at. So I sort of scratching my head a little bit because a lot of times when you catch small ones, it's either a technique change or an area change that you have to make. And I did a little bit of both, but tomorrow I'm probably going to go to a different part of the lake, sort of get a feel for that. But I think whoever does good in this tournament, I really believe that they're going to figure out, they're going to figure out a lot during the tournament, simply because the fish are really moving up a lot now. These fish have not been like super shallow up here, but when you've got it's supposed to be 80 degrees today, and when you've got warm nights associated with those warm days, it's really warming this protected shallow water up, and those good fish can move up there really quick. And but I didn't find them today. So anyway guys, other than that, it was a fun day of catching fish, but every time I set the hook, you'd reel it in and it was like a 12 or 13 incher. That doesn't do any good here. So I'll try a different part of the lake tomorrow and let you guys know how that goes and sort of let you know what my plan is for the first day of the tournament. But really appreciate you tuning in, guys. We'll talk later.